Hey guys, welcome back. It's the guy in the hat coming at you with another death battle reaction video. Today we're joined by my head producer, girl in the beret. Girl in the beret.
It's a 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 beret.
I don't have it right now, so it doesn't matter. So
I literally can't find it, but don't worry, we will get the beret.
I ordered one.
Yes,
so.
Today we're going to be doing Spawn versus Ghost Rider, one we actually both have been looking forward to for a long time. I am Team Ghost Rider.
I'm Team Spawn.
No.
You are so.
Johnny Cage is going to beat Ghost Rider back into freaking...
Ghost Rider is so bad you can't even remember the name of his actor, Sean.
It is Nicolas Cage, I know, but his actual, the character from the is called Johnny Cage, oddly enough, which is why they got Nicolas Cage to play him in the first place. But anyway, you don't know how broken Ghost Rider is once he just, stops being bound by his vessel, which in the comic books he does all the time. He's even able to knock out Hulk in, 4 hits.
Spawn literally killed the devil and God.
So can Ghost Rider. And I don't know about killing God, but he is an archangel.
Okay, so you don't know if Ghost Rider can kill God. I know definitively proof that Spawn can kill God and the devil because he...
Well, what God, for example, in the Marvel Universe, which Ghost Rider is a part of, he can kill gods, just not the all-powerful God, if that
Spawn killed the all-powerful God.
True, but he's from the DC Universe, isn't he?
Ooh, you're calling me out on my lack of nerdness.
That's what I'm saying.
Sure.
Anyway, guys, we're going to find out today. Keep this intro brief. Like, comment, subscribe for more reaction videos just like this one. Without further ado, let's hop straight into it.
There's my boy.
Nope, that's mine.
No, the first guy is the guy that threw the fireball.
Oh yeah, throw a fireball at Ghost Rider. That's sure gonna work.
Shush.
Ghost Rider versus Spawn, the spirit of
What's next? You're gonna try and freeze Sub-Zero?
of Armageddon. He's with my boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills.
Just putting it out
who
there.
would win a death battle.
To be fair, if you use Sub-Zero against Sub-Zero, it does work, so...
Johnny Blaze has always been a man possessed, chasing the thrill of certain doom by performing death-defying stunts.
Crash
Following the
Simpson.
example of his adoptive father, Crash Simpson.
Until the day
He's basically
Crash
just
lived
Evel
up to his
Knievel with,
name and
fireballs.
got cancer, heartbroken,
Yeah,
and with
basically.
not enough Wampa fruit to save him.
Why'd you
Johnny
remember
turned
that?
to the only thing that could. Emo
Never cool leather jacket and chains, but still.
To cure
Every time I
Crash's
see him, I
cancer,
stare at some
Johnny
bartender.
sold
Yep.
his soul to
He's king of the 8th layer of hell. So he knows the devil too.
8th layer of hell.
only for Crash to actually live up to his name right after.
But instead of scooping
The movie
up
really wasn't
Johnny's
that bad,
soul,
but I could have made it
Mephisto
so
had
much
something
better.
else in mind. He bound Johnny
That's
to
the
an
same thing with the
instrument
Spawn
of
movie.
divine
It was
wrath.
good, but they just did not have the
Zarathos,
CGI for his
spirit
clothes.
of
No, they don't.
So
If they did that
Johnny
movie now, it
Blaze
could be
lived
done
up to
too.
Dude,
his
why are we not
name and
redoing
burst
Spawn?
into hellfire.
They're redoing
Right
everything
on that
else.
skeleton biker with a sick-ass hug. The 5th scariest Nick
Yep.
Cage performance. The stuntman from hell. He called
Nope,
himself
sorry, Donnie.
the
Yep.
Daredevil.
Sorry, Johnny, that name's
About the Ghost Rider.
Sure, we
Yep.
definitely
I remember that guy. Yep, yep.
The character the same thing only 5 years earlier. All you.
The Ghost Rider was bad news for Earth sinners and
Yep.
scumbags. He's strong enough to pull down skyscrapers.
Johnny
blow up
Blaze,
mountains,
my
and
bad.
cause earthquakes
I'm
that
thinking of
can
the
be
Mortal
built
Kombat
across
character.
whole
I know you were.
countries.
Don't even think
knew
about
it.
fighting back. He can remake his whole body from the hellfire that engulfs him, making him
See what she does
immune
to me, guys?
all physical damage.
See what she does to my
Only
confidence?
Holy weapons that target his soul can harm him.
It's not just his body. His whole arsenal is hellfire. Ghosty can create anything he can think of, from an infinite stream of chains, a shotgun packed with fiery rounds,
Yep.
or a flaming
Ghost Rider's a
missile
savage.
formed right out of his mouth. Life
That is pretty
And he
dope,
can
honestly.
imbue other
Yep.
objects with
You never
hellfire,
have to play
such
for
as
Halo. You can get like a
hell
hatchback and make it look cool.
Yep.
This badass bike can
You know
outpace
what I've wondered
Thor's hammer
is like how do the
Mjolnir,
tires
which
and
can
shit
cross
not
the
melt?
universe in
Because they're all
seconds.
made of hell
Hellfire is a
material.
weapon
Basically,
in
the
and
whole
of
bike
itself,
has changed, not
whether
just
it's
Yeah,
like
but he can take any random vehicle and do that.
not just vehicles. He can do it with animals too. Like the first Ghost Rider had an alpaca.
Whiz. Get it?
I know it was a woolly mammoth. It was a woolly mammoth.
Doesn't just scorch flesh. Hellfire is so deadly, it can burn away your very soul.
This technique would be mastered by
Yep.
Johnny's successor, his
Flaming
own
Horse
brother,
kinda does something.
Oh yeah,
Danny
it does. It's so cool. Way
Johnny's
cooler than a
not the only
motorcycle.
Ghost Rider. And
It's like
Danny
something
Yeah,
about
the
Evil
soul-
Master.
their most famous move. You know, the one
I just
that
don't want you to
burns
say
your soul
they
to
didn't
smithereens
justify
with
his
just
win.
a look. The penance stare.
The
Spawn's
Yep.
gonna win.
stare inflicts upon its victims
But the penance
every
stare.
ounce of pain they ever
He
wreaked
has to
upon
get on top of them.
Every cruelty,
That's not
no
gonna
matter
work.
Just
how
make direct
small or
eye contact.
His
great,
cloak
is
literally
reflected back.
distorts
A
all of
biblical
time.
punishment.
Distorts
Obliterated
time
your soul.
around him, not
And
all
even
the time.
Oh, like sort of if someone's looking you in the eyeballs like this, you're around them.
Yep.
they depower Johnny.
Eyes are windows to the soul, so the Ghost Rider must be able to match his victim's gaze for the pen and stare to work. Some people have survived it, like the
Actually, I like
Punisher,
Punisher.
supposedly because he
Like
didn't
halfway
regret
through the
his
movie, then the
actions,
other half of
but
the movie
it
I
did
hated
work
it.
on
But I
him
like
on
that
other
thing he did with the
occasions.
popsicle.
Well, Johnny
Yeah, one
can
sec, sorry.
assess
I just want
how
to focus on
deadly
this
it
real
is,
quick
and
so
it's
that way
not
we know
necessarily
exactly
have
how
to
what's
kill
going
you.
on. Because I
He
need to
can
pay
use
attention to
the
Spawn
stare
too, because I don't know that much about
force you
Spawn.
to confess info, or just show you the error of your ways.
Remember, the Ghost Rider is two souls in one body, with the kinder Johnny battling the demon Zarathos in a war of control.
Because Ghost Rider and
Classic
Johnny Blaze are two
Faustian
different people.
bargain. All the power in the world, but if you want it, it uses you. Because
Yep.
if Johnny gives in, the demon's
Yep.
full might will take over, and then everything
Boundless.
is screwed.
Zarathos' strength is boundless. He can open up portals between dimensions, control the elements,
I regret
pen and stare an
nothing.
entire city, and fly all the way to Asgard, which is a literal infinite distance away.
He's manhandled some of Marvel's
Yep.
heaviest hitters, like Thor, World War Hulk, and Doctor Strange. Hell, Strange said Zarathos is a threat to all realms, mortal and immortal.
Hyperbole? Think again. The Archangel Zadkiel said that the power of the Ghost Rider could threaten all
And she
of
thought I was full of
existence,
it.
and even bring
Spawn's
down
gonna win.
heaven
Yeah, sure.
itself.
Let's see what Spawn's going to do
Before
to
an
this.
army of Ghost Riders did just that.
Yep.
Yeah,
If Spawn
an army.
wins, I'm picking the next
spirits
step
of
battle. I think
vengeance
this one.
are legion.
Oh, yeah.
As far
Either
back
way,
as the
he's
Great
not going to win, and I'm
Flood,
going
humans
to.
have been
I'll
bonded
pick the
to
next one, and
vestiges of
you'll see.
God's
You'll like
power
it.
to act as his divine wrath on
Yep.
Earth, a sort of heavenly Black Ops.
Okay, wait, does that make Zarathos an angel now? Or is he still a demon?
Both? Neither? Despite being one of the greatest
I don't know if
entities
he's an
in
angel or demon,
existence,
honestly, at
it's
this point. He
unclear.
keeps going
What
back
we
and forth.
do know is that ages ago, Zarathos
Yeah.
feasted
He's
on
not sure what he
souls
wants to
and
be yet.
battled Mephisto for rulership of his realm. Mephisto, ever the trickster, claimed victory and gained control of Zarathos forevermore. Hence how he could bond him to Johnny.
But Zarathos got his revenge.
Another Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider. I am Trip Jones. Bet you wish you had one more day
Yep.
to fix that hole in your chest, huh?
Comic book fan punching bag though
No,
he
he
may
is.
be, Mephisto is unbelievably powerful. A battle with him could cause omniversal Armageddon. Fitting as his
Yep.
fight with Galactus
And Galactus
rends the
is- yes.
cosmos asunder.
Like, you need, like, the
And
Infinity
Galactus'
Gauntlet or to be
fight
Doctor
destroy
Strange and
all of Marvel's
Galactus. Or
infinite
Thanos.
multiverse.
Doctor
That's
Strange
the
is,
kind
like-
of awesome power at Zarathos'
I know, like, oh my god, Doctor Strange could have solved the entire crisis of
annihilation.
Infinity War
So
in
it
a
was
single,
no
in a single
surprise when
movie.
Yeah, but
Johnny
then we
went
wouldn't have
down
a
to the
movie.
underworld
I know.
and
I feel like all the
took
people who are
Hell's
most
Throne
powerful are
himself.
secretly drama queens. Are like,
Usurping
I
the
can
devil
fix
that
this,
ruled
but
over
I
his
kind of
life
just like to
and finally
watch this
grabbing
play
destiny
much.
by the handlebars.
Scoring the total power of hell itself, plus a sick-ass upgrade, the Damnation Stare, which skips the whole every pain you've ever inflicted
Damnation.
thing and just sends you straight to hell.
Damnation.
No shot.
As they say, though, uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. Johnny began an obsessive crusade to capture all of
I'm still
Hell's
confident.
escaped demons. But by using
Not
his
even a
new
little
power
shook?
to
No,
damn them
not
to
even a little
hell,
bit.
he
I've seen
began
all three Ghost
absorbing
Riders and
their
most of the
evil
Spawn
and
animated
feeding
series.
off of it.
That's
And
good.
it
Oh, yeah,
corrupted
yeah.
him. Once again, Johnny Blaze was a man
Now I
possessed.
look like
In
Super
truth, Johnny was just as trapped by Hell's
Not really.
power as he'd always been, and he needed Danny's help to pull him out of the darkness.
Though he gave up Hell's Throne, the Ghost Rider continues his war against demons without and within, mentoring his fellow Ghost Riders in the ways of vengeance, always prowling the highways for
Like the
evil
trailer
and
trash
the
part of me
profane.
does
An
really like Ghost
unstoppable
Rider.
engine of
I mean, just look
judgment
at him.
that
He's
The
like,
leather
he's got
jacket,
a
the
voice.
motorcycle.
Leather
Galactus
jacket.
himself
The skull
did it
fire
best.
look.
Maybe
It's like,
one day
I
he'll
know
find
like 7 people
salvation
with
in
a
the eyes
tattoo
of
that
one of
looks
his victims.
just like that.
'Cause they sure as hell won't
Hey,
find any
skull and
in his.
top hat is a thing.
This battle is sponsored by Robin Hood Gold.
With
See that? They're
Robinhood
giving an
Gold,
ad
you
break
now
just so that you
enjoy
can
the
get prepared
VIP
to hear
treatment,
about Spawn.
receiving a
Yep.
3%
It's like
IRA
settling
match on
inside
retirement
you.
contributions.
The privileges of the very privileged
Yeah,
are no
like,
longer
I
exclusive.
get his cape can
With
distort
Robin Hood
reality
Gold,
around him
your
and everything
annual
like that, and
IRA
he's basically
contributions are
immortal as long as
boosted
he's in the
by
Spawn
3%.
suit and
Plus,
everything
you also
like
get
that,
4%
but
APY
Ghost
on
Rider
your
has fought
cash and
harder
non-retirement
and way
accounts.
tougher people,
That's
and he
over
still
8
won.
times the national savings
So,
average. The perks
I'm
of
just
the high
saying
net
he's the
worth
one
are
person
now
that Doctor
available for
Strange is
any
afraid to
network.
fight. So
The
just
new
like,
gold
I feel like that
standard
says
is here
enough.
with
Like,
Robin Hood
To be
Gold.
fair,
To
the
receive your
Spawn
3%
movie
boost on annual
tanked,
IRA contributions,
so there hasn't
sign
been
up
a
at
lot of Spawn content since, but
oh,
if
there's
the
plenty of
movie
Spawn comic book stuff.
not
Rates subject to
tanked,
change.
we would have like
3%
7
match
Spawn
requires Robin
movies,
Hood
and
Gold at
Spawn
$5
would
a
be
month for
fighting
1
Doctor
year for
Strange.
first
Hey,
purchase.
Spawn is literally has his own comic book series, and I'm not even sure if he's a Marvel or DC character or if he has his own like
I
comic
think
book.
no, he's got to be Marvel because he's not on Disney, and no, he's got to
He's
be
not on
DC.
Marvel where I know about him. I know almost every superhero involved in the
Yeah, I
Marvel
think he's
universe.
DC because.
And DC, I know most of the DC heroes, all the classic ones and everything, but I don't know every single
Oh,
one.
shh!
Alright, Spawn's arrived.
If Al Simmons was one thing, he was a killer.
A lieutenant colonel in the U.S. Army and the CIA's most decorated assassin, Simmons upheld democracy around the globe at the barrel of a gun, painting the third world in red, white, and blue, but mostly red.
Until his final fateful mission when, per his
Like, even if
boss's
they had to kill him, like, you still worked with this dude. Like, he, like, saved your life. Like, you couldn't just shoot him in the back of the head. No, you had to light him on fire.
On a one-way trip to hell.
where he cut a deal with
This
Malvosia,
is kind of a dick
the
move, I'm
big,
just like saying.
naked lord of the 8th Circle of Hell.
By their pact, Simmons would be reborn a Hellspawn, a superpowered commander of Hell's armies, in exchange for seeing his wife
His
one
wife
more
fucks
time.
his best friend. dude.
I know.
You're
She's
just
such a crappy
asking to
wife.
get monkeys, bud.
Al
I
Simmons
miss
returned
him.
from
I
the
miss him
dead
too. No, we should do
as a
it. Bang.
decaying zombie 5 years
Like, even
later.
do like never with my best friend. Like, pick anyone else.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
And had a
what's next? She's gonna
daughter.
hook up with his brother next after the friend doesn't work out?
Now get back to work, bitch.
Thus was born the undead warrior from Hell itself.
Not gonna lie.
He was the
has a
king.
cool. He has a
So
cooler
90s
outfit.
that
I
he
will
comes
give him
all the
that.
way
But
back
Ghost Rider
around
will
to
still
being
win.
the coolest thing ever.
When Spawn-
Look upon his
I'm glad
end
we're recording this because I want to see
and
their face in the
despair.
world, and I
Spawn
want
would
it to be
violently
immortalized.
defend New York's
She's
downtrodden,
cute when
while
she's
slowly
so
uncovering the
misinformed.
full breadth of his demonic
Aren't you
powers.
cute?
He's like a walking
Seasonal.
superpower encyclopedia. He can fly, teleport, turn invisible and intangible, move things with his mind, make force fields, control the elements and the weather, and even stop time. Speaking
He's like
of
evil
time,
Superman.
He can fly so fast, he literally breaks into other dimensions and smashes time as a concept.
He can manipulate matter, shape-shifting his own body or transmuting other objects and people.
Yeah.
He can even control
Oh,
and
sort
Not
of
gonna
like
lie.
the thing that
Wait,
Ghost
Wiz,
Rider
if
can
he
do.
can rearrange
Nah,
molecules,
it's not. It's actually kind of
literally
more
just
like
mixes
it's
up
honestly more
fate.
broken because Ghost Rider can send your soul to hell,
tried
but he
do
can't
that,
actually just
but
straight up
Malvosia
control it
cursed him
and
so
make
that
it
he
do
could only
things.
make himself.
Ghost Rider thing
Oh,
over
it's petty
touches me,
trolling
she's
like
"Thank
that
you,
that
sir."
gets you a throne in hell.
To be
We'll see how this
fair,
plays out,
Spawn
because
can
Ghost Rider
achieve a
can't avoid-
similar
like, I don't think you can
result
control
with
Ghost Rider
illusions and
with any type of
manipulation.
magic.
He can read and control minds, implant and replace memories, or simply drive you mad.
Spawn can do all this crazy shit because
Oh
he
my
runs
God.
on
Yeah,
necroplasm.
fine.
Basically, hell juice.
You're not wrong. Necroplasm is the energy that makes up hell
Sort of
itself.
like-
Al's undead body is composed of 400 pounds of it.
He can wield it like an energy blaster empowered by the sins of others. Spawn can
Sort of like
absorb
the
your evil
demons
and feed off of it.
in Ghost
By
Rider's
simply
body.
walking on Earth, Spawn
Yeah, but
feels
Ghost
all
Rider's
of
not a demon
humanity's
or an
pain
angel.
all at once.
He's even
You
absorbed
don't
the
know.
sins
They
of
just said
8
they don't know.
Yeah, but Ghost Rider isn't a pure. No matter what he is, he's not a pure demon.
evil.
Like Jesus?
Or he can do the reverse and make you experience
Ghost
the
Rider
full
doesn't have
weight
any
of your
sins.
own sins, feeling every bit
Sort
of
of like
Ghost
how-
Rider
sort of
doesn't
like
have
how
any
Ghost
sins because he
Rider-
only goes after bad people. And like the Punisher, the reason it didn't work on Punisher is because he doesn't feel guilty for anything he's done and he's only hurt bad
Wait,
people.
wait, comes with a catch.
necroplasm comes with a
Yeah.
catch.
Yep.
Yeah, he's got
I
a
knew that
limited
part,
amount
yeah.
of the stuff, and it drains every
Yep,
time
he has to go
uses
back and
his powers.
recharge.
If he runs out, he's dragged back to hell.
Even depowered, Spawn can rely on his
Ghost Rider
elite
doesn't have
military
him, like,
training and
I'm
hand-to-hand
at an energy
combat.
thing. The only reason he even has like a limit is because Johnny Blaze has control of him. But once Johnny Blaze is like, you know what, take the reins, then he's basically unstoppable.
For good measure.
K7 Letha is constantly evolving. It can act independently to defend Spawn within infinite chains. Transform into
Wait a minute,
Letha is
K7
K7
keeps
people
red?
of their power. It is the most potent weapon Hell has ever created.
It even helps Spawn beat the primordial
Still not worried.
Dark God Urizen, who can destroy and eat your soul with just a glare.
Except the souls bonded to Spawn acted as a buffer.
I'm not
allowing
impressed.
him to survive.
You'd think with an
You will
arsenal
be.
like that, he'd be unstoppable. But Hellspawns have
If Spawn
a weakness
loses,
to
I'm gonna
all
be
weapons
so
and can be
devastated
killed
all
permanently
week.
if decapitated by one.
Though Spawn has managed to survive this. in
Not as
the past,
devastated as you will be when I finally beat you at Guitar Hero,
is
though.
his own
You're never gonna beat me at Guitar Hero.
stupidity.
You'll make it your mission in life to never lose.
I
it.
just play expert.
Great name for an angel.
I'll play expert with the remote that's gonna pop up.
Dimensional lance that can wipe
And I'll still
Hellspawn
beat you.
out of existence and
You know
Spawn
why? Because
got
I
it.
actually play
Instead of,
guitar.
being cautious around
Yeah, it's like playing guitar makes a difference with a controller.
It does.
Had to push the big shiny
I actually know how to play like almost all of those
And
songs
so
in real life.
Spawn was forever destroyed.
Let's
Until
just see
he
Spawn lose real
reconfigured
quick and then
reality
we'll go back
to
to this
undo his own
conversation.
existence.
There we are, good as new.
Cool, because I'm gonna break your spirit now, and then I'm gonna break your spirit again when we play Guitar Hero.
Kill themselves and survive.
On his quest as Hell's greatest warrior, Spawn has defeated and even his old boss remade by Heaven into an anti-Spawn.
Huh.
He's even encountered other
I'm fine, Ghost Rider never fought a serial killer ice cream man.
Might seem counterintuitive if you
Ah.
work for a Hell Lord, but it actually really just adds more souls to Valmosia's army. An army spawned
His backstory just really does something for me.
It's the whole being betrayed by his best friend thing, huh? And his friend stealing his girl, which for the record, he's a dick for that. But that being said, like, you wouldn't do that to me, right? Even if my best friend did show up after I was dead and everything, you wouldn't just start dating him, would you?
No.
That's my point. Like, it's at least like 50% her fault too. That's all I'm saying.
It's like 80% her fault, because she has the power of Grayskull between her legs, and she's using it for evil.
Facts.
Spawn became the king of the 8th circle of hell.
As king, Spawn is literally a part of hell itself, gaining access to an unlimited pool of energy that increases 100-fold with every heartbeat. He's effectively omnipotent in there, and strong enough to challenge other hell lords like Mammon and Satan.
He got so strong, the only thing left was to finally resolve the war between
This is the
heaven and
nectar
hell.
of the gods, truly the emperorship.
Beverage of kings.
God and Satan to begin with.
Maybe we should just be making Dr. Pepper commercials.
We could. That's a time D.
With her kids being total assholes, so she appointed Spawn to be the universe's savior.
By eating the fruit from the tree of life, Spawn became truly divine, capable of battling God and Satan in a stalemate for eternity that extinguished all life on Earth.
And each of them are powerful enough to create and control infinitely sized universes.
Spawn broke the stalemate by letting God.
Yeah, but so could Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider could do that too, so I'm not impressed.
Reality they threatened.
Then, just like that time with
You
the
are
Lance,
so
Spawn
hopelessly misguided right
respawned
now.
and recreated the Earth. Poof, good as new.
Finally freed of the weight of heaven and hell, Al asked to be reborn as a human. But he
Okay, I acknowledge. That's the first thing he's done that I'm genuinely impressed with.
Do you think that Ghost
He's
Rider
a
can be
creature of the
creepy?
90s whiz. He won't
To be fair, he doesn't have that unique ability, but he has the power to. Like, as far as like raw power
But
goes.
what I'm hearing is no.
I do acknowledge the main difference I see between Spawn and Ghost Rider is Spawn has more broader range of powers than Ghost Rider, and he has a little bit more control over people than Ghost Rider has. But pretty much, I feel like the main difference with Ghost Rider is kind of like a blunt hammer, and Spawn is more like a scalpel. I feel like that's the main difference. It's like they're basically the same, but Spawn is more versatile than Ghost Rider.
I'm really glad we have another commercial break, because I just want all this to sink in for you.
It won't make a difference. We're gonna watch Spawn die, get sent back to the underworld, and, you know, be all mopey and depressed over his wife cheating on him, and then Ghost Rider's just gonna ride off into the sunset on his cool motorcycle.
Spawn's gonna take that motorcycle and shove it so far up his ass that he has tire marks on the back of his tongue.
Okay. We'll see how this plays out.
That's a really cool letter.
It is. My mom gave it to me yesterday. No.
See terms at casino.draftkings.com/promos. Ends March 16th, 2025 at 11:59.
She has all my layers, guys.
They fill me with real power.
All possibilities.
It's time for one hell of a death battle!
Get him, Ghost Rider. Get him.
Even Spawn's chibi looks cooler.
Oh, please. Now you're just being me.
Just cut him a whole thing.
Nights like these drive men insane. Brimstone in the air. Something's coming. If it wants a piece of me, there'll be hell to pay.
Oh, really? Couldn't resist that line.
So deliciously cheesy.
Pit you squirmed from, Hellspawn.
Make me.
Oh, bring it on. Get him, Johnny.
Oh shit. Oh
Big rat. Wait, Deborah from Dexter.
If you care, it's nothing personal. Vengeance calls.
Nope. Got the shotgun now.
This is a really good like matchup though.
Oh, it is. It's a pretty solid. Honestly, Death Battle's not used to doing these like pretty even matchups like this. Usually there's one broken person versus one okay person.
Or like when they had a whole Omni-Man thing. It's like
Yeah,
Omni-Man
oh,
every time.
Yeah.
You've earned your damnation.
Oh shit.
Yep. Go back to hell. He's not done yet though. That just recharges him. I knew that wouldn't be enough to kill him, so. Oh, please. Get him, Johnny.
It's only he was like a medium. It's like my second game.
Run him over.
No! There we go. Yeah, bend reality, baby.
Susano.
Ooh. Why is he not using the cloak?
To be fair, they are in hell right now, and I do know the cloak doesn't work as good in hell. Yep, there's a. Yep, now he's an. No, I thought he was a demon with angel wings, apparently.
I want to watch my childhood hero die to a song I know. Get him! Yes!
Get him, Johnny, you're not done.
Oh! You have chains!
Rip them off!
What are you doing?
Rip them off!
This is rigged! No! No!
Yes.
No!
Reap it.
No! Yeah, baby, get him!
Have a taste of your own goddamn medicine.
What sin?
Yeah!
Don't you dare lose, Johnny.
Yes. That's right.
Johnny!
That's right. He just snatched the demon out of him. He just snatched the demon out of him.
It's like you said, nothing personal, asshole.
It is personal.
Yeah! What? I told you! I told you!
This was
Oh,
a major
yes!
of a battle that pitted Ghost Rider's
That was, I've seen these battles last like 20 minutes. That's how fast Spawn killed your boy. 5 minutes. Now, why don't you listen to the breakdown so you can pick up the pieces of your shattered ego?
I hate both of you so much right now. Like, seriously, screw you, Spawn.
I never ever lost faith in you,
But
Spawn.
Zarathos was different. Remember, his power can match that of Mephisto and Galactus.
You are never gonna let me hear the end of
All
this, are you?
Marvel's infinite cosmic reality, far greater than any cosmos Spawn has ever affected. Even though Spawn's battled and defeated Satan in more recent comics, implying he's retained
I'm
a level
officially
of power
quitting
similar to his
YouTube.
divine form, he couldn't match Zarathos in power alone.
Ghost Rider may take power, but remember, Johnny actively resists
Yeah.
Zarathos' influence. So Spawn may have had time in the fight to learn and adapt to Ghost Rider before he went full Blue Fury.
And Spawn definitely had the edge.
Yeah, I
in
did
skill.
acknowledge he had a
spent
wider skill
decades
set.
in military combat and is a master martial artist, whereas Johnny more so relies on his
Pretty
invincibility.
much, yeah.
The ultimate dream power for a stuntman. Even with his crazy powers, Ghost Rider was a lot more direct than Spawn. Pretty much entirely
I said a
focused
blunt
on
hammer.
attacking the soul.
Which doesn't bode well
Yeah,
for
I
his
was trying to figure out a nice way to tell you you can't do surgery with a hammer, but...
Yeah, but you don't need to do surgery. We're trying to kill each other. What about surgery is necessary
Well,
here?
because the best way to get to your prey is to dissect them.
Yeah, but smashing their head in with a hammer is also very effective. Simplicity is king for a reason.
Just saying, in the hammer and scalpel analogy, those scalpels could really
the
win
win
this time.
through brute force, right?
Not exactly.
This time is the key
last
phrase
piece
there.
of the puzzle is their resistance.
You'll win next time.
This time is all
Who
that
was harder
matters,
to kill.
because we're in the
Spawn's
present.
constant
I hate you, Spawn.
mainlining of humanity's
Don't
collective
you
sin
ever
and
say
pain
that.
meant he could survive
He's
attacks
my
on his
hero.
You made me look like a
including
fool.
the penance stare.
I was really looking
Resisting
forward to
a
being
very
smart
similar
and my,
attack
rubbing in
from
my
yours.
massive nerd intelligence right now, and now I just can't.
You're a bigger nerd than me, and you
There
were
was nothing the
wrong.
Ghost Rider could do to
You got
overpower that.
out-nerded.
Ghost Rider has beaten up gods.
You got out-nerded by a guy who's like crowning achievement in speedrunning Final Fantasy
So how
VII.
do you put Spawn down for good? Well, you can't. At least Johnny and Zarathos could.
You got out-nerded by a blonde girl.
You're not even a real blonde. Don't even try to go there.
This sort of
Oh,
thing
God.
actually happens
What
a
is
lot,
real
even in
anyway?
recent comics. The whole reason Johnny and Zarathos
Trying to
were
make
bonded
me
in the
feel
first
even more
place is
foolish.
because Zarathos' soul was manipulated
Alright.
by Mephisto.
And
Let's
not
hear the
only
end
does
of this
Spawn have plenty
ridiculousness.
of experience manipulating souls,
And see who's gonna
he
be in
can
the next week's
replicate
Step
the
Out.
effect of the penance stare itself.
I tried to tell you
And
that.
just think about that. A penance stare on Zarathos would mean he's feeling the pain.
You wanna
from
play
every
Yu-Gi-Oh again?
penance stare that he's ever done. A penance square.
That's what I'm
The
saying.
damnation stare, on the other hand, actively helped Spawn, sending him to hell where he gets a literal infinite power boost.
And it wasn't just Spawn's soul powers that had spelled trouble. He had other ways to bypass
Son
Ghost
of a
Rider's
license
immortality
guys.
too, like transmutation, rewriting
I
reality.
can't believe you would ever tell anybody that.
powers, which
You said it in our first
Ghost
video.
Riders in the past.
Yeah, that's me selling myself out.
Zarathos was almost unbeatable, a massive power
was
advantage,
hoping-
soul destruction, immortality, but
like we
Spawn
could edit that out.
countered everything thrown at him and was too unkillable for
Yeah,
Zarathos'
yeah,
strength
unkillable.
advantage to matter
I
in the long
am
run
the editor.
against his crazier
I can
ability.
edit that out. I
That
can
was
edit
one
this out.
hell
I
of
have
a fight,
unlimited
as
power.
Johnny
Yeah,
went
but
out
you
in a
won't.
blaze of glory.
The winner is Spawn.
Yeah.
Next time.
All right,
on
who's the
Death
next battle? All right, let's see. Oh, it's on I Hero Academia. It's the hand guy. I forgot his name. Shuri, something with an F. Yep, Shuri. This is
Subscribe and
Minato.
join as a
I don't
member
know
to
either
see
one of those
more
people.
death battles.
I'm gonna have to
Thanks
do
for
homework now.
Minato. I think that's the Minato. I think that's the wood jutsu guy from Naruto. The guy with the wood style jutsu that is in the first Hokage. And Shigaraki is the guy that disintegrates you with a touch and everything.
Shigaraki's gonna win.
Shigaraki, yeah. Especially once he gets his evolution.
I don't even know either of these people, and I'm just telling you right now.
I'm looking forward to that. I'm a huge My Hero Academia. I haven't finished the show yet. I honestly am slacking on that. I'm on the last season right now. I'm going to finish it at some point, but I've been really slacking, guys. Please cut me some slack on this battle. I was 100% sure Ghost Rider was going to win, and I don't know what happened. I feel so betrayed right now. Like, Marvel, step up your game. Ghost Rider needs some freaking love. Like, seriously, Spawn cannot defeat him again. You need to have him literally, like, write an actual comic book issue where, like, Ghost Rider destroys... I
So
don't
you
know.
mean like a more in-depth breakdown of Spawn beating his behind? Because I would read that, actually.
I was thinking about more like, you know, Ghost Rider beating the Beyonder or something like that. But yes, we need to have an actual comic book, guys, of Ghost Rider beating up Spawn. Like, immediately. Immediately.
Immediately.
Immediately. This cannot stand. This is an
standard.
outrage.
It's standing on two legs.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this reaction video. Tune in next week. We're going to be reacting to Shigaraki versus Minato. Like, comment, subscribe for more reaction videos just like this one. In a couple of months, we are bringing you some Dungeon Crawler Carl stuff, so keep your eyes open for
That's
that.
the fun part.
Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed reacting to this. This was one of our best videos so far. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have an awesome day. Take it easy. See you next time.